You want one in the middle like that?
I don't think we need one. What one's on the end? I'll leave you after. One down. Yeah, one on each end. Allie, one on each end will be 15.
One on each end. Okay.
No, wait, you need no.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then one on that end, 15. You just need one. Do you want water?
Yeah.
Do you want water?
And glasses.
Like 1 second.
Hey everyone. I think we're going to get started here, so if you guys want to get in, you can kind of go along the wall if there's no chairs. But we're going to get like our goddesses up here in the front row, so if you guys want to come up and just find your seat, and we'll give you a few minutes and we'll get started. Give these girls a round of applause, guys.
I'm literally ready to like. Yeah. Oh, are you having a hard time? Did you come over to oh, okay. Don't bother me. No, I got hair now. I'm good. Like I literally had like I had all my duck hair roll, and I'm like, and my other half is a fishing off in Tuesday, which is 2 hours away from 3 hours from London. So yeah. So he's on the other right now. And then oh my god, I had to get them all. I'm so tired. Well, but yeah, no, I couldn't eat Reg. Reggie's my little boy. But like Reggie's
All right, everybody. Welcome to the 2024 Atlantics. We're very happy. It's a sellout this year, first time since 2016. Want to thank. We want to thank you all for your support, and we want you guys to have a great show tomorrow. We're going to do the press conference for the Goddess, and I have a little message that I would like to say that I think that it will be a very hard division to judge tomorrow because everybody's in top shape. But remember that our objective, Heather and I, is to create this division to give the girls an opportunity to feel like they're at a Miss Olympia contest. And I think with all the fireworks and with all the lights, I think we're going to achieve that tomorrow. So we ask you to tell all of your friends to cheer, make a lot of noise. And I think that, unfortunately, there will only be one winner, but in my eyes, everybody's a winner because they're on our stage. We sent out 50 invitations, and we got 15 goddesses. So if you do the math, it's 30%. And we're very happy that this 30% is the 30% that agreed. We want to thank you all for being here tonight. As a competitor, my objective for this division is that for the girls to go away tomorrow night with great memories, because trophies give you 15 minutes of fame and a lifetime of dust, but your memories last forever, and we hope that we can accomplish that tomorrow. What I would like to see is that each girl here in 20 years from now, they will be happy they've done the Goddess because they will remember the small things like the backstage camaraderie, the smell of the tan, and the nervousness, and all the cheers that they're going to get tomorrow, along with all the other athletes that will be participating in our show. So we're going to open up this press conference. Yeah, and then we'll have the athletes meeting. I have a parrot in the back here telling me what to do. All right, the first goddess I'm going to tackle here is Jennifer Rose. So Jen, I'm just going to have to tell them that you're 40 years old.
Thanks.
You're not ready for the home yet, but you're getting there. How has your training changed the past year preparing for this show, Jen?
Well, the biggest change was doing my last prep that I did. I actually suffered with a lot of like chronic pain and kind of just kept pushing through it, and it kind of I kind of suffered, and it showed on the stage. Like I suffered from some inflammation and things like that. So this time around, it was a lot about just overall health and feeling really good all the time. So I've done a lot of treatments. I've finally gone to the chiropractor, myofascial release, massage, anything to make me feel really good, and it worked because I think I'm bringing the best package I have yet, and I'm really excited to step on the stage tomorrow.
Nice. So after this show, what's next for you? Are you planning on going to the national qualifier again, or?
No, actually, I think this is it. So I'd like to end on a really positive note. I said that the last show was going to be my last show, but then I know I hate being that person, but I'm also like too picky at myself. So I'm like, I can't finish on that note. Like, and it wasn't about placing. I think I placed where I should have based on what I brought. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring my best to that show. So finishing with my absolute best was my goal. Again, not placings aside, it's what I can present, and I feel really confident I'll do that tomorrow. So this is it. I'm looking forward to judging and still continuing on with the sport in just other aspects.
Thank you very much, Jen. Good luck tomorrow.
No problem.
He says, don't be long-winded.
Sorry.
Not you, Jen. Can you guys pass that mic down to our cutie pie at the end? So Jamie Gray, she did one show, and when she came out on stage, the last show that she did, I was so impressed. I said, this girl's got to have an invite to the Goddess. She's like cute as a button, and she's 28 years old, and we have your husband on our team that works for us, so we're blessed to have him, so blessed to have you. So why don't you tell us what inspired you to start competing at the last show?
Yeah, well, thank you so much for the invite. This was an honor. Sam's basically my inspo, I guess, for it all. We have 3 kids and started having babies at like 19 years old. And so when we had our third, I always enjoyed fitness, and something sparked inside of me when I would go for the last 4.5 years to watch Sam compete. I always felt like this pull to do it myself, and I love fitness, so I just kind of went for it and ended up really loving it. So, yeah.
Good for you. Thanks, Jamie. And how's it changed your life, basically, competing compared to, you were like the little mom before, right? And, tending to the children and stuff like that. So how's it changed now?
So I definitely found myself in competing. My confidence has gone up. I fell in love with doing something outside of just being a mom and a wife, and I think that's super important. So yeah, I guess that's how it's changed my life. I just feel more like me than I ever have, if that makes sense.
Well, thank you so much, Jamie. We're so blessed to have you tomorrow, and we're going to have fun.
Victim number 2. Ruth Johnson McDonald. She will be our oldest goddess. I think it's amazing that a 50-year-old is going to kick ass with the 20-year-olds. So how did you get into competing? What made you want to compete?
Oddly, the whole thing of weightlifting, I danced semi-professionally and taught dancing for 20 years full-time, and I had a very weak upper body and strong lower body, and when I started horseback riding, I couldn't lift my saddle onto my horse, so that's how I started weight training. And truly, I loved it, I loved the look of it, and it was literally a bucket list thing for my 40th birthday to do one show, and that was 10 years ago. So here we are. So I did my first competition. I got penalized for being too lean and muscular, which I was okay with, and transitioned into fitness and did that until I blew up both my knees, and that was heartbreaking because I love fitness as an industry, as a sport. I wish I could still do it, and I hope that it keeps coming back because it's such a fantastic venue and avenue to do. But I transitioned back into bikini, and here I am representing the old girls, so I'm going to do my best.
So what's next for you after this show?
I don't know. I've really been enjoying my coaches. I've really been enjoying these preps. So if I think that I could try nationals, I would try and see what happens. You never know. You never say never, right? We'll see.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for the honor.
Catherine, you're next. Pass her the mic, please. Thank you. Is it on me? Okay. Does she know how to do that? No. No.
Can I yell? Hello? Oh, okay. We're good.
There we go. So Kat actually did the Goddess in 2022. She had a ball. She had a great time. She's 27 years old. She did the natural show last year. She plays very well. And my question for you is, how does being part of a team in bodybuilding community help you with your preps?
So the PEI bodybuilding community is kind of smaller, especially compared to the ones in the other areas of the Maritimes. So I always thought that coming to things like the seminars or the other shows, even just to watch, it's a really good opportunity to be reminded that there's a lot of people going through the same things that you are and that you're not alone through your preps, because let's all be honest, like there's some pretty highs and there's some pretty low lows through the whole thing. So it's good to be reminded that there's other people that are passionate about the same things that you are. So I think it's definitely a help to be around other people in the same sport.
So since last show, the natural show, what improvements have you made? What are we going to see tomorrow? What's going to wow us?
A more muscular look for me. I'm fuller than last time, and I feel like it's a bit of a different look for me, but I'm excited to bring it to the stage.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for doing the goddess. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, here's an individual that we always see eye to eye, especially if she's not wearing her high heels. Brittany Thomas. About the same height. Brittany, you have done a lot of shows.
Yes, I have.
A lot of shows.
Right.
And I know you have a lot of support from your husband, Corey.
Mm-hmm.
So 14 shows to be exact, guys. That's a lot of shows.
Yeah.
She's won several overall titles. The Atlantics in 2022 and 2021, and an overall in 2013. So, does this get easier or does it get harder from show to show?
Honestly, it gets easier in the sense of like, maybe like dieting and like training and stuff, like, because I'm just so used to that structure and that routine. But I'm 34. I know I'm still young, but it's definitely different than 20 and 24 and 30. So, yeah, different struggles for sure.
And I'm sure a lot of people ask you, because you are national material, are you ever planning to do a national pro qualifier?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I do tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. Honestly, I'd love to do the amateur at the Olympia. That'd be so fun, as just like kind of, not my last show, but probably the last show for a while, maybe. See how I do and go from there. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Brittany.
Thank you.
So we have down the line there Norma Marshall. Hey, Norma.
Hi.
Are you excited to be here? Your first goddess.
Very excited, yes.
We're really glad to have you. So you're trained by Aaron Aramani.
Yes.
So he's very well known in the industry, for sure. He's a good coach. So what changes did he put into your prep to make you improve from your last show?
We definitely amped up my cardio, the way I'm lifting. I've been able to put on definitely some more mass in my lower half than what I had, and just bringing that next level of confidence in myself.
Excellent. And what made you say yes to doing the goddess?
All of these girls up here being on stage with the
Yeah.
best competitors on the East Coast.
That's what it's all about. Thank you, Norma.
Thank you.
All right, Jessie Lynn Ellsworth. How are you?
I'm good, you?
Not bad.
I'm a lot better now.
Did you find it?
I got some hair.
Okay.
I
We're
left
all
my
good.
hair in Tignish, which is a 3-hour drive from here. Yeah, we had some tears, but we're good. We bought some.
So what is your most memorable show? Because you've done a lot of shows as well. So which one is, you did 23 shows actually. So which one is your most memorable show?
When I finally won a freaking show. It only took me about, I don't know, it had to have taken me about 15. It had to have. I mean, I've always I placed, but I could never win. And then finally, 2017, I won the Atlantic show with you guys. And that was my best memory ever. Yeah.
So this is your second time in the Goddess. So what made you accept this invitation this time?
Well, we got dead last time. So we got to redeem ourselves a little bit because, you know, I don't like going out like that. So I just need to be not last. So yeah, that's exactly why.
Good answer. Thank you, Jesse.
That was too cute, Jess. Too cute. So we have Jenna Embry. Where are you, Jenna? Oh, there you are. This girl is like so meticulous. She's so detailed. When I asked her what she wanted, like, to be asked at the press conference, she wrote her questions, and then she wrote a freaking book for every answer. So I got to see all of her answers. So can you kind of just condense that a little bit for me tonight? No, she's very, she's very, very meticulous there. But we're so glad to have you, Jenna. I was amazed to see how detailed you were, though. Are you this much detailed in your prep?
Yeah, pretty much. No, well, yeah, pretty chill. But in my outside life, yes, definitely. With nursing, for sure. Yeah. Oh, is it normal? Yeah, but you gotta be closer to the mouth. God damn. I don't want it closer to my mouth.
You tell her, Jess. Keep her grounded there.
Appreciate you.
And so what has Dan done to you? Like, has he been pushing you? Like,
he has definitely been pushing me. He's definitely put like some size. Some feedback from my last show was I needed some size up top. So anyway, he's definitely helped me with that for sure. So anyway, pretty much that's been my big focus, and posing, of course. But yeah.
and what's next for you?
I'm going to definitely take a building year after this. I was really excited, though, to get invited to the Goddess. I was going to take a building year as it was, but yeah, being invited, it was very nice. So I'll do this, and then I'll take a building year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great answers. Good job. All right, moving on.
Marissa, how do I pronounce your last name?
Yeah, because we don't know.
Okay. Did you guys get that? All right. So if you got it, I don't have to repeat it, right? All right, Marissa. So, Marissa, what was your mindset? What was your mindset getting ready for this journey here of competing at the Goddess?
My mindset, I feel like this prep definitely has shifted compared to my first couple of shows I did, where I feel like I primarily focused on just the training and the diet aspect of things. And I knew like mental strength was always like super important to have, but I never knew to what extent. But I feel like this prep definitely did test me in my deepest, darkest moments of prep where, you know, your energies are so low, like you can't even get up to do your morning cardio because your body hurts so much from training the day prior, or like your energy levels are so low you don't feel like socializing, and, you know, when you freaking want to eat the whole fridge, like the hunger levels, like all of these moments, I feel like they are what ultimately define if you're made for the sport or not. Because anyone can really truly follow like a training and nutrition plan, but when it comes to the mental aspect of it, that's truly, I feel like, what determines if it's like a sustainable sport for you or not. So
Great answer.
yeah.
So any future goals for 2024 after this show?
After this show, I'm planning to do the Olympia Amateur in October.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
So we need to like start moving to this side of the table. I think we were kind of like dominating over here. So we'll start with Jen. So Jennifer Wilson, she's 41. She's from, how do you spell, is it Russagonis?
Russagonis.
Russagonis, okay. You're from Russagonis too. Oh my God, all these Russagonis. Just say Fredericton. Awesome. As a veteran, okay, what advice would you give to any newbies sitting here in the audience today?
Any advice that I would give to new people, really go out, enjoy every moment, being on stage, have fun, take it all in. Win or lose, you made it. You're here. You pushed yourself, you stayed on track, you finished with your end product, so be proud of yourself. That's the advice I can give. And if you decide you want to compete again, get the judges' feedback and listen and go do it all over again.
And what's your favorite part about competing?
My favorite part is all of it, to be honest with you. I love having the structure. I love having a coach being in my corner all the time to always back me up. But my most favorite part is just being on stage with everybody, just backstage, being a part of it, and getting to meet everyone. That's the most exciting part.
The camaraderie, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you, Jen.
Yeah, thank you.
Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Ashley Vale, how you doing? Ashley is 27 years old. She's coached by Axon, her husband. I'm not sure if they're still married. They were married this summer, but I guess we'll see after tomorrow night. Oh, you're married for now? Okay. I'm not going to ask you, Mitch. Right now, I guess you don't count. So what inspired you to start competing?
What inspired me to start competing was the community based around the sport. I remember my first ever CPA thing I ever went to was a posing seminar, and of course Mitch brought me to it. I used to play soccer, so I always had a team behind me all the time. And then when I stopped playing soccer, I felt like this void. And then seeing everybody come together, just even for a posing seminar, or like for Atlantics was my first show I ever saw in person, and seeing everybody so welcoming, even to people who don't even compete. I started volunteering, everything like that, and that's kind of what really brought me towards the sport. I felt a sense of belonging with everyone.
So what do you like most about competing? What makes you click?
I would say the structure of it, kind of the amount of effort that gets put into it. It's a sport, it's competitive. I enjoy that kind of atmosphere, and I do enjoy the structure of it. You do have to be very, very strict with yourself. There's a lot that goes into it. It's pretty much a second job on top of your full-time job, right? So that's definitely what brings me to it, is just that aspect of it.
Great, thank you.
So moving along to Bianca. Bianca is our youngest goddess. She's 22 years old. Bianca's been on the scene for a while at the natural shows. She's won 2 overalls back-to-back at our New Brunswick shows. So I was very happy and pleased to see her join the goddess roster. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about bodybuilding? What does it mean to you, and what advice do you have for anyone else here competing today?
So I had got into bodybuilding because I actually used to do competitive dance and basketball, and my coach had mentioned competing just for like the community aspect and to be a part of a team. When I had graduated from high school, I didn't really like know what to do, sort of thing, and like what was next. So I kind of fell towards bodybuilding, and I just loved the community aspect and like how it brought everybody closer together, and like just seeing like the girls, like a lot of the girls that you compete against will go off and get their pro card, and just seeing like the family aspect like around that and surrounding that with all the support.
Excellent. That's what's most important, is the community, for sure. That's why you're all sitting here today. So thank you, Bianca. We'll see you tomorrow.
Ashley Hambrook. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashley lost 50 pounds for this show.
55, but he's counting.
55?
55.
That's half your husband. Sorry, Adam. I didn't mean that. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. Are you offended? I don't give a shit. So how does it feel coming back after 5 years absent from the stage?
Well, I definitely forgot how hard prep is. Definitely excited to be back. I really miss the feeling of getting ready. Like today has been like, it's like flashbacks, but not PTSD, surprisingly. No, just really excited to be back here, and regardless what happens on stage tomorrow, I'm so proud of how far I've come with my weight loss, and I'm just happy to feel like myself again.
So, after tomorrow, do you have plans on doing another show, or is just take a break, or are you going to go to nationals?
I don't know. I guess you'll have to ask me tomorrow.
Okay, well, I'll save you the question I'll ask Adam tomorrow. Thank you.
All right, and Tanya, I didn't forget about you. It's okay. I promise it will be like painless. So she's actually like only 1 year younger than Ruth there, so 49 years old. So we have some veterans here.
I'm an oldie.
So I guess my question to you is, you took a little bit of a break, I think, about a year.
About a year, yeah.
So what do you like best about getting back on the stage tomorrow? And what got you started in the sport?
Pretty much what got me started was just, now I'm losing my words, see? I knew I'd do that. Pretty much what got me started was my husband and I decided just to start getting healthy and get on that regimen. And once I got going, I said, yeah, I think I'll try competing. Let's just try 1 year. I tried 1 year and I did pretty good, so I just kept going. I'm a military spouse, so that helped as well. So I went through different provinces, did different shows, and just kept going.
Yeah, and you're in good hands. Mitch over there.
Mitch over
your
there,
coach.
yeah. So he's keeping me in line.
Good job. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
And I guess I have the last one. Jenna Paquet. So it's so funny to see two goddesses up here that they were in the Goddess together in 2022, and now they both judge on the panel. So it's really nice to see two of our judges up here competing against their peers. So what was your most memorable show? Because you didn't submit no questions, so I just had to make them up. Stop turning that thing off.
Okay, guys. I'm trying to think of memorable. Probably the Goddess. Like, I do the costume category though. Those were pretty fun back in the day. Those were awesome. But no, the Goddess. It was probably my most memorable favorite show because, especially backstage, like all the Goddess girls, we kind of all sat around and just hung out the whole time, and there was just like so much energy and fun, and just being on stage and like promoted the way we were was just amazing.
And what improvements have you made since the Goddess in 2022? Are we going to see something fresh and new? And
Yes, I went with a new coach, team elite, Adam Hambrook, and we have brought the best package that I have ever brought, like the best conditioning. Like, I'm shocked when I look in the mirror at myself, and I'm bringing a whole new package tomorrow, so I'm excited.
excellent, I can't wait. So before we start the athletes meeting, I just want to say thank you to all the ladies. I want them to all put their jackets on, so we're going to take some pictures later. So everybody get their jacket on, and we're going to start the athletes meeting. But I just want to say thank you so much for doing our special division. Thank you, all of you, the athletes, for doing our show. We're at 100 athletes per near. for this show, and we are so proud and so happy, and we have a sold-out show. So we're really going to have a great time this weekend. So without further ado, we're going to let these girls get into their stuff, and we're going to start the athletes meeting. I won't be long and winded like the press conference just was. We're going to make this short and sweet, but it's going to give you guys an opportunity to ask questions about tomorrow, okay? Do you want me to keep going? No. Yep. All right, so we can just kind of bring the noise down a little bit. Let's just get through this, and then everybody can go and do what they got to do. So tomorrow, prejudging at 9 a.m. You guys can show up anywhere between 7:45 and 8:30 to get all ready. Probably you won't want to get there too early, some of the girls, because obviously you guys are going to be on a little bit later. So we have a lot of routines to do tomorrow. We have a lot of classic and bodybuilding. So that's going to take time. So I just don't want the girls to be all like nervous and thinking they're not going to be there in time. Yes, be there by 10:30, okay, at the latest, just to get settled in. But if you want to get there before earlier, that's fine too. So you guys all know that the makeup and hair and tanning are all at the Residence Inn down here. So I will be sending, for anyone doing makeup and hair with Vivid Beauty, I will be sending you guys the room number tonight once I find out what the room is. And that's where it will be, where your tanning is, okay? It won't be here. The evening finals tomorrow night at 6 p.m. We are sold out, and so if there's tickets you guys want, we can't help you. We're so sorry, but we just didn't have any extra this year. So, but keep an eye out. Sometimes people can't make it, and you might be able to score a few tickets. Oh, there's our Goddess 2022 in the audience. Just give a wave. There's Tiffany. She's going to assist us with the medal ceremony tomorrow night. So, also, it's at the Review Arts Center. Everybody knows where that is, I think, except for the newbies. So just know that when you go into the Review Arts Center, it's a one-way in, and you got to kind of go around to get out. So you can't like go in and come back out the same way you got in. So there's like 3 or 4 parking lots. There's lots of places to park. Please bring your towel tomorrow. Okay, your towel is very important, something to sit on, because we don't want you sitting up against walls or sitting on stuff or on chairs. So make sure you sit on your towels. That's very important. I didn't check classic men's physique suits today. I'm not checking bikini anymore, but classic men's physique shorts. I'd like to know that you have the right shorts. So please come and see me after the meeting. I want to see your shorts, or I want to show you what you should be wearing, because we've had many bodybuilders go out there with like G-string, like trunks, and you're supposed to be in classic. So I just want to make sure you guys know the right apparel for that class, if there's any new people here today. Also, in the morning, it's your 30 seconds routines for men's bodybuilding, classic, women's physique. So your 30-second freestyle music, then your 60 seconds at night. And if you didn't bring me your posing routine, make sure I have it before you guys leave. For the bikini wellness goddess figure, it's 15 seconds. Men's physique, it's 15 seconds. So that's in the morning and also at night. But at night for the goddesses, they'll have 45 seconds for your little presentation. We do have 22 transformation, so that's amazing. We had 42 when we started. So 22 is pretty good. I mean, that's who finished. We have 24, though. 2 won't be there. So it's like an amazing like turnout of athletes, participants, clients. So we're very pleased. Anything else you guys want to know about tomorrow? Yep. Yes, there will be a screen set up back so you can watch the show while you're in your little room doing whatever you're doing, eating your rice cakes and having fun. And I'll have a Bluetooth speaker in there. I'll put some music on for you guys. And Dawn will have a mic for that. So Dawn, I'll have a mic for you, because I know when you yell, sometimes they don't hear you, or they'll just, take their good old time. So So Don Bishop at the back, he'll be there tomorrow backstage, Tara Day, and Todd Henson will be there. So everyone will be there to make sure. Jose Paradi will be on stage. She will make sure that you know where to go on stage, what lines, what to do, everything. You don't have to worry about a thing. She's got us covered. So Duncan, our head judge. Duncan, did you want to say anything?
The only thing we always go over with Bikini especially is keep in mind that your number is on one side of your hip. The judges are spread out, and we constantly have to remind you to make sure you turn your hips so that each judge can see your number properly, because that's always an issue every show. I suspect I'll probably have to remind you as well tomorrow. I'm just giving you the heads up now that that's what we're going to be calling, is turn your number so, like I said, the judges can see who you are so we can score you properly. That's all I have.
Yeah, we have 6 judges tomorrow. Well, I have head judge and 5 other judges tomorrow. So good mix. Jeff, do you want to stand up and say anything about photos tomorrow? Sorry, just put you on the spot. I know you like to talk. Yeah.
I'm Jeff. I'll be taking your photos on stage tomorrow, and I'll do next. We have Steph. Where's Steph?
Steph.
Steph's in the back. She'll be doing your backstage. Anybody that I can say that hasn't stepped on stage before, and some of you that have stepped on stage, take your time and smile. Okay? Yeah, you know what's up. Take your time and smile. You practice this hundreds of times in front of a mirror. It's the same thing. I'm just wearing Crocs. But I'm dead center up front, so if you can't find anyone else to look at, just stare at me.
If anyone wants judging video critiques, you're doing those, right?
Everybody wants critiques for video. We don't have like a specific video. We have a video camera up front to film your performance on stage. So if you do want a critique, just send me a message on Instagram, and we'll get you going. All right?
And can they get them after the fact?
Yeah, like I'm gonna film the entire show. So if anybody wants a critique afterwards,
Okay.
it's more or less just touch base with myself or Heather, and we'll get it going.
Okay.
Backstage, I know it's getting backstage photos on black backdrop. Like we told you guys this morning or this afternoon here, try to get it done in the morning show. The evening show, a lot of people just kind of skid out the door when they're done. So, and if you win an overall, stay.
Yes.
I'm telling you now, it looks stupid when we got 3 overalls and 2 are missing from a photo. So please stay for a photo.
Or go out and have a drink and relax and then come back. Yeah, don't go out because you won't come back. So no, stay at the venue. Any other questions? Yeah. Sarah, go ahead. Okay, so the transformation, they're all going to get their bag with their T-shirt, their button, and their name tag. And that name tag will let them go in the venue all day tomorrow. And they don't have to pay for anything. So, except at night, you can't obviously go sit in the audience because we're sold out. But pre-judging, I don't. So they can get their stuff. They can leave. They can stay. They can come back. But they are going on stage at night. And it will be just before the intermission. And then intermission and the goddess. So yeah, that's the plan. And I'd like to probably, when they're backstage, I'm going to kind of sneak back and give them a little bit of a rundown of what to expect. But I'll put that all in an email tonight to all the participants. And go ahead.
So if you're doing more than one class,
Yes.
if you're doing masters and open,
Yep.
do you, in the morning and at night, do your 15 seconds?
Okay, so I'm glad you asked that question. Okay, so in the morning, we're just going to go through your 15 seconds once, just like if you're in Masters bodybuilding and Masters or open bodybuilding, you do your 30 seconds once, okay? So at night, what you can do is for your presentation at night, if you do your presentation in the True Novice, for example, if you're in Masters, just come out and give a wave and just go to the line. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay. Any other questions? Yeah. Okay, so CPA wanted us to start doing the group judging, the groups first, and then send you off